You know what we haven't done in a while? Snark on the Twin Flames universe. This isn't necessarily going to be a Twin Flames universe update, but in today's video, I am going to react to some of the videos that are still being posted on their Twin Flames universe YouTube on Jeff and Shaleia's behalf. Now, you may or may not be aware, Jeff and Shaleia have, for some reason, kind of disappeared from the internet, so to say. But don't you worry, they have their inner circle, or their flying monkeys here, to continue to spread their very dangerous message. And today, we're going to see if we can figure out the logic, if there is any, to any of their claims. So sit back, relax, and take a deep breath. It's time to let the fresh air in. Hello everyone, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Erin, and I am fascinated by all things cults, true crime, and unique spiritual practices. I post 3 cult or true crime related videos every single week, so if you're into this sort of thing, please consider subscribing. I would absolutely love to have you here. Also, this holiday season, I am featuring real single parents wish lists on my channel, so if you are a single parent and you are having a hard time in this economy, please send me your Amazon wish list with a little bit about yourself, and I will feature it in one of my upcoming videos. Email your list to letfresherin@gmail.com. And without further ado, let's jump into today's video. So every so often, I get a little bit curious about Twin Flame Universe, and I always like to go to their YouTube channel just to try to see what's going on. Plus, I'm blocked basically everywhere else. So today I was scrolling on their YouTube channel and I came across some videos with very interesting titles. This one is called How to End the Runner-Chaser Dynamic for Good. So let's listen to this guy's word salad and see if we can make any sense to it, shall we?
Yes, your dreams will come true, but first, focus on you and enjoy that journey. Enjoy the journey back home to yourself. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Twin Flames Universe. I am Drake. I'm a certified ascension coach, and today I'm going to be telling you how to end the runner-chaser dynamic in your twin flame.
I know I'm stopping really quickly and he hasn't really said anything, but I have a pet peeve about people who create content, especially longer form content, and you can tell that their eye line is not at the lens. It's probably at themselves, just next to the lens, like, because that's probably where their monitor is. And you can tell he's just talking to himself. He's just talking to himself. It's so annoying and it feels so self-centered. I see it on, TikTok and IG all the time too, where you can tell someone's like talking to the camera, but they're actually just looking at their own picture. And I'm like, yoo-hoo, you're talking to an audience. Look at the camera lens, please and thank you.
Union forever. End it completely so you never, ever, ever, ever have to experience it again in your reality. So, a lot of people say that in the twin flame union, there is a runner and a chaser. So somebody who chases their twin flame and the other person who runs away, right?
I really hope this isn't the video where he's like, you should probably stalk them if they're running from you. Shouldn't you? Just stalk them. Because no matter the boundaries they put up, they want you to chase them. They don't.
I don't want to be with you. Leave me alone. You're crazy. Whatever it is. So, runner chaser. It's a common thing that everybody knows about. But what they don't tell you is that if your twin flame is running, you are the runner. That's what they don't tell you. They say, oh, you're just the chaser. You're the awakened one, and your twin flame is the runner, and they are not awakened. Not true, okay? So the way to heal this forever is first, not believing in that, okay, not taking on that, whatever that is, but recognizing that you and your twin flame are one consciousness. And what that means is your twin flame is always going to mirror you and your choices and how you are treating yourself and your relationship with yourself. So, in that case, if your twin flame is running away from you, what would you be doing? What would you be doing in your consciousness? I'm gonna give you a little time. Cue the music. Just kidding. You are running. You are running away from you.
I just love that this person, Drake, is framing any other human being's behavior as a direct reflection of you and your internal world. Guess what? If the person you're into is running away from you, they probably don't want anything to do with you. They're not interested. Take the hint. I think this is a very convoluted way of them saying you need to love yourself before you can love anyone else, right? You need to heal yourself so you don't bring toxic traits into your next relationship. If you've had a really negative string of relationships, you need to look within yourself and see maybe if you're able to kind of change some of your behavior or look out for the red flags better so that your next relationship might be a little bit more successful. But the way that Twin Flames Universe likes to paint this particular picture is they make it seem like anything anybody else does. If you have an interest in someone and that person is not interested in you and they are running away, well, that doesn't mean they're rejecting you. It means that you have more work to do on yourself and you should keep pursuing them. And in continuing to pursue them and work on yourself, you will eventually break them down, so to say. Instead of them saying, look, that's probably not your twin flame. And whether or not the twin flames idea resonates with you, no matter what, the person that you are supposed to be with is probably not going to be running from you. They're probably not going to be someone you have to break down. Yes, there are dynamics where maybe somebody that you really care about, you know they care about you, but neither of you are really ready to step into that relationship. Or maybe they are dating somebody else. So obviously there's a boundary there and you should leave them alone. They are not interested in you. Just because they were nice to you doesn't mean they're interested in you. So, this runner chaser dynamic, the fact that it's even being normalized within the Twin Flames universe is really, really concerning to me because that should not even be a thing. If you have if you start to normalize this runner chaser dynamic, it's going to normalize somebody pushing past the boundaries of consent. And somebody is saying no and trying to exit a situation, and you're just chasing them and continuously trying to break them down. Now, I'm sure anyone who subscribes to the Twin Flames ideology, whether it's via Twin Flames Universe or another spiritual community, they might say, well, you're not understanding it, Aaron. You don't really get it. That's not what he's saying. The thing about cults is they like to use really, really flowery language that reconditions your brain to think in a different way instead of notice red flags. So, what I'm trying to do is understand what he's saying with his word salad from a more logical, real standpoint. Yes, there are certain dynamics where there is this runner chaser feeling where maybe you're like, I know we have a connection, but for some reason they're kind of pushing me out, pushing me away, and I have to be patient and see if it works out in the future, but I'm not going to continuously try to push. No one wants to feel that. It does not feel good to continue to pursue somebody who continuously rejects you. So why are you promoting this? If you're saying you're coaching people into their twin flame union, into their soul connection, then you're actually hurting someone because you're disempowering them. This twisted narrative of, well, if they're running from you, you're actually running from yourself. That's BS. That's BS. Just say, if somebody seems not interested in you, it might be time to move on. And if you do want to take a look at yourself and try to understand why you find yourself continuing to be attracted to people who end up abandoning you, maybe that's a deeper issue that you could look into. But this simplistic idea is one that I just can't really get down with. I can't resonate with, but I would love to hear what y'all think down in the comments. Maybe I'm going a little hard on not Drake here, but I just need him to look at the camera too still. Like, do you notice it now? Do you notice it now?
You are chasing something outside of yourself. Therefore, you are ignoring yourself. Now that we have that information, we can conclude that the way to heal that runner-chaser dynamic for good is by choosing to stop running away from yourself and ignoring yourself. By choosing and healing not to seek love or chase something outside of you. Simple and easy, but the healing.
Hey, we're the Twin Flames universe, and we're gonna help you get to your twin flame. First piece of advice: stop looking for love. Sorry.
May not be simple and easy in the process, because a lot of us, I know me, I've definitely had this dynamic in my union where I was chasing and my twin flame was running and she's la 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 in the flower fields and I'm like, come back here, let's go. But I had to recognize that she's just showing me that I'm running away from myself. And I was focusing.
Get out of those flower fields. I want to deflower you.
So much on my twin flame, I was ignoring myself. I was ignoring my needs, my finances, how I felt about myself, my feelings, my emotions, because I was so caught up in trying to be with my twin flame, making her love me. I love you. Why don't you love me? But then I recognized, no, that's not the way to do that. That soulmate relationship, yeah, chase after them, make them love you, give them flowers, give them attention, and they'll love you. Not the case for twin flames. Your twin flame is always going to point you back into loving yourself. And so give that attention and that love that you want to give them to yourself. Start focusing on yourself. Start healing places in your life that you need to heal. If you're ignoring your finances, you're ignoring yourself, ignoring your health, putting your needs.
I wonder what made him ignore his finances. Could it be the high ticket cost of Twin Flame Universe courses? Maybe.
Your needs before other people. Whatever you are doing that you are not completely and utterly focusing on you need to be doing. You need to make a new choice there. You need to change there because your twin flame is just showing you the relationship you have with yourself. You are running from yourself. And now a common one that I see is running from your emotions. Whether it's, hey, I'm numbing out, or I don't want to feel this, I don't want to feel that. Yeah, so if you're doing that, that can mirror your twin flame running from you because you'd be running from a part of yourself. You'd be running from.
Why does it have to do with anyone else, though? I just don't like this ideology because it kind of detaches you wanting to connect with yourself and centering it on someone outside of yourself. Are you really working on yourself if you're doing it to try to get somebody else to like you more? If that's your focus? I don't know if I can agree with that. I can understand this sentiment, but if the intention and the purpose is not to just heal yourself and get to know yourself more, is it truly healing? I'm just curious what y'all think about that.
A part of you that is feeling sad or angry, ignored, neglected. So take a minute and just ask yourself, right? Ask the energy in your heart. Is there any place that I'm running from myself? And you will have that answer. The journey is not focusing on your twin flame or being with your twin flame even. That is not the journey. The journey is, first and foremost, being with yourself and being with your creator, with God, and refining that relationship, shaping it, releasing false beliefs, releasing ego, right? Releasing all this.
I was almost with him until he mentioned God. And not because I don't think people should believe in God if that's something that, helps you heal. But it puts your healing outside of you. Instead of thinking yourself, you're thinking a higher power. You're thinking Twin Flames universe when you're the one that truly did the work. Sometimes it is really hard to look at yourself. Sometimes it is really hard to have to grapple with maybe the mistakes that you made or the behavior you used to exhibit, or it's really difficult to get out of your head and be honest with yourself. There have been so many times in my life where I've realized how hard it is to be honest with myself, but the healing that has been the strongest has come from being like, wow, Erin, that's something that you really needed to work on. And yes, I think there are tools like spirituality, if that means God, if that means the universe, if that means your tarot cards to you, whatever it is, yeah, maybe that can be a helpful tool. But I just don't want anyone to lose sight of the true work that you as an individual have to do to heal. And you should thank yourself.
Programming that we've sucked in and taken into our consciousness that's not true, and coming back into alignment with our divine selves and the divine truth of we are loved, we are perfect, we're meant to be loved. Love is not scary, we're deserving of love. You've never been abandoned. Whatever you've been healing through, whatever's been coming up, just sinking deeper into that truth. And so when you recognize that it's not about getting your twin flame, and it's about coming back to yourself, you heal that runner chaser dynamic for good. When you are loving yourself, when you are in love with yourself, truly in love with yourself, when you are at peace and happy, right, in harmony with yourself, your twin flame will feel that and they will be naturally drawn to you. You don't have to do anything outside of you.
What if it's just so you feel good with yourself, though? What if that's the only reason? I was with him. I was with him for the last 30 seconds. Good job, Drake. Like, good job, bro. Like, yeah, heal yourself, but do it just for you. Don't do it for anything exterior. Do it for you.
To attract them. So stop. Stop. Okay? It doesn't mean you can't text your twin flame, okay? It doesn't mean you can't hang out with them or whatever you're doing, but stop trying to get your union from them, because that's not how it works. It will never happen that way. Never. So recognize that it's about having that relationship with yourself. It's about not running from yourself. It's about being completely present with yourself and in your life and changing your life, right? Ask yourself, what part of my life doesn't feel good right now? Focus on that. Focus on healing that and changing that. And I promise your life will shift. Your life will start to feel better. The better you feel, the easier it's going to be for your twin flame to be attracted to you. So do this.
Sorry. I don't know why I found that last sentence so funny. If you do this, your twin flame will definitely be attracted to you. You right now, though, you're ugly and you suck. He's wrapping it up. So we're going to move on to the next one. All right, everyone. This one is called Why Your Divine Masculine is Avoiding You. And on the thumbnail, it says, do this one thing and your DM will claim you. Claim you. I don't know if I need to be claimed. I just want to be cared for and loved. But okay, let's see what this is all about.
Your divine masculine in truth loves you. True love exists. And what you were experiencing at the time was not true love. And that's okay. Hello everybody, welcome back to Twin Flames Universe. I'm Drake, and today we are going to be talking about why the divine masculine is ignoring you. Maybe he's not talking to you, he's ignoring your calls, your text messages. Well, here's the reason why. And this is
I could save everybody 10 minutes if you want me to. He's not interested in you. He's just not that into you. What to do if someone's ignoring you and doesn't want to spend time with you and never talks to you? They're not interested. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. They're not interested.
Very, very important thing. So make sure you got your notebook, make sure you're watching, and stay tuned to the end, okay? The reason why your divine masculine is ignoring you is because you are ignoring yourself. Now, what does this mean?
Did I see that one coming or what? How did I know? How did I know? How did I know? I hate this idea of like creating this because this is what this like mirroring is doing, where it's like your twin flame, which is essentially somebody you just have a crush on, why they're not meeting you at your level of feelings, why they're not so obsessed with you the way you're obsessed with them. And the way this is being framed is, oh, they're ignoring you because they're a mirror of you. So that means you're ignoring yourself. I think a more helpful way to communicate the idea is to say, have self respect and don't keep chasing something that is clearly not for you. They are not interested in you. Work on yourself and try to understand why you're continuously trying to get someone to pay attention to you who is clearly showing you that they are not interested in giving you any love, attention, or affection. It's simply not fair to you. Whether you need to reframe it and be like, that person's an a hole, why can't you just communicate that you're not interested? But with, with this, they're making it kind of seem like, well, that person who's showing you total disinterest, they'll probably get interested in you if you just heal yourself. Guarantee you that person does not care if you heal yourself. They don't. If they did, they would probably be more receptive to you. This is harming more people than it is helping them because it's putting the blame on them constantly. Yes, I understand that they're trying to frame it in like, oh, this is a self healing journey, blah, 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 blah. It's all about you, it's a reflection of you. But I think for a lot of people, they would hear this and say, oh my gosh, something's wrong with me. This person is abandoning me and ignoring me and showing that they're not interested in me because I'm unlovable right now. I'm abandoning myself. I'm not good enough. That's not fair. Someone else's behavior has nothing to do with you. It doesn't. So, why are we centering all of our own personal growth around the bad behavior of other people? That has nothing to do with you. Absolutely nothing. I think that perpetuating this idea that every single time somebody does something that doesn't serve you is actually a reflection of you not serving yourself, it creates more of a self-harm mindset than a self-empowering mindset, in my opinion. Look, and you could totally be interpreting what he's saying in a different way. I'm very curious how you're interpreting it down below. But I'm hearing this and I'm just like, why is it constantly that person's fault? Why is it constantly my fault that someone's not interested in me? And I mean, look, yes, if you have approached multiple different partners in very similar ways and the common denominator is you, absolutely look within yourself and try a different approach, see how you can be healthier in your relationships. I'm not saying that you have absolutely no fault, right? But I am saying when every single negative experience becomes twisted to reflect your own self negatively, I do not think that's healthy. It's kind of like someone who gets cheated on, and instead of blaming the person that cheated on them, they're like, oh, it's my fault because I did X, Y, and Z, or I didn't do X, Y, and Z. No, it's not. You didn't choose to go sleep with somebody else. They did. That's on them. If there was a need that wasn't being met, you two could have had a conversation. It's not always about you. And because someone's not interested in you, it's not always because you did something wrong and you need to heal more. It's just there wasn't a connection. And that should be okay. Sometimes there's not a connection. Even if you think that you're feeling one, there are things like limerence where you kind of make up this fantasy connection in your head because you get so enthralled by someone. You get so interested in someone. But the connection is not reciprocated and it sucks, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're unhealed and you're unlovable and you're not going to get a partner until you're able to be this perfect version of yourself. Because guess what? That is never going to happen. We are constantly going to be growing and changing.
Break. It's very simple. You are not looking for a relationship with yourself. You are avoiding that. Okay? So that's the reason. When I say having a relationship with yourself, it means you're not looking in a specific place. So yeah, you could be feeling some emotions, you could be doing some healing, but there is a place in your consciousness that you are not going to. And so it could be, there's a really sad part of yourself that you are not feeling, you're not paying attention to. And so yeah, you're avoiding that. That is where you need to look. Okay, so that's the first thing that your divine masculine will mirror to you is, yeah, I'm going to avoid her because she's avoiding herself. And it's just a mirror. But
just imagine if you were actually dating somebody and you're like, yeah, I just feel like I need to kind of like process some feelings. And they were like, okay, I'm out. If you avoid your feelings, I'm going to avoid you, bitch. Like, I'd be like, I don't want to be with you. I thought we were supposed to love and support each other. Like, but you know what? I got to hand it to Drake. I wish I had the confidence to just sit here with you and not have an idea of what I'm going to talk about and just share my opinions as if they're facts and like pretend everybody wants to hear them. You know what? That is confidence and that's bold. I still need him to look at the lens and not at himself, but maybe he's staring at himself just because he loves himself so much, because he's done so much inner work. He's just like so in love with himself.
I'm going to give you another deeper thing. Your divine masculine is avoiding you because you are afraid of love. You are avoiding love in some space, whether it's out of fear, whether it's out of numbing out, whether it's feeling unworthy, but you are avoiding and afraid of love.
Or he's not interested in you. That could also be a possibility.
And so your divine masculine has no other choice than to mirror that to you by avoiding you, because you are the very thing. You are love itself. And so if you have that fear, I'm afraid of love, your divine masculine is going to see you and go, oh my gosh,
Are people really afraid of love, though? I feel like we're afraid of getting hurt because we are in love and we experience love, and then we're afraid of losing that. Right? Am I crazy to think that that's the distinction? Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, I don't think that this is accurate.
It's love. I'm afraid of that. She has a lot of love for me. I'm afraid of that. I don't deserve that. And so, yeah, he'll avoid you. The way to fix this, the way to really get this out of your consciousness is to recognize that love is not scary. Divine love is not scary. What you may be healing through is the belief that, yeah, love is scary because in the past you've dealt with people leaving you. You've dealt with maybe some hurt. You've experienced that love is painful, or you're unworthy of love because of your relationships with your parents, whatever it is. There is this core belief. And so that's just what the divine masculine is showing you. And he's bringing your attention to this place. That's all he's doing by avoiding you. It doesn't mean that he doesn't love you or he's, off somewhere and you're never going to be together. No, it's just saying, hey, you're avoiding love. Hey, you've got to figure this out. So I'm just going to show this to you. And what you can do is really
imagine going to your crush and being like, hey, I've been working on myself. I know that you've been avoiding me because I've been avoiding myself, but I've actually been looking at myself and processing all my feelings. So now I'm not avoiding myself. So you don't have to avoid me anymore. And I know that that's been our dynamic because you're my divine masculine. They'd be like, whoa. I never even think about you. What? Don't know what you're talking about, girly.
Ask yourself, where am I afraid of love? Why am I afraid of love? And then looking at that, because there could be a part of you saying, yeah, I'm afraid of love because I feel like love can hurt me. And that would be the belief that's keeping you away from your twin flame, because you feel like love is painful and love hurts. And so now you know, hey, this is where I need to put my attention, and this is where I have to heal, is healing the belief that love is painful and love hurts, right? Where did you learn that? Where did that come into your consciousness? Because
I feel like I'm getting concerned about the way he's talking about this, because I feel like I think it is genuinely coming from a good-hearted place. But I feel like it could lead someone who, say, has been in maybe a violent relationship, an abusive relationship, a DV relationship. It's really not taking all of these types of circumstances into account. It's kind of overgeneralizing what a fear of love could be to a person, and it's kind of taking away the seriousness of it. And if you are going to tell someone in particular who might have had that experience in a DV relationship, they might not believe that they're deserving of love until they think that they are completely healed from that experience, and that is simply not true. I think sometimes it can take a really, really healthy relationship to help show us and help heal us from our bad past. Not to say we shouldn't be working on ourselves too, but I think overgeneralizing why somebody might be afraid of love and encouraging them to look at that within this space, the Twin Flames universe space, a space where nobody is a licensed counselor or therapist or psychotherapist, I think it could actually be more detrimental to someone's mental health and their relationship with themselves and their relationship with others.
that's not the truth. That's an illusion. But where? Oh, it was from my ex-boyfriend, because my ex-boyfriend cheated on me and he made me feel like love is painful and I'm not worthy of love. Good. So you found that. Now it's about healing that. It's about giving yourself love because this part of you is hurt. And it's about reminding yourself of the truth that, yeah, maybe that really did hurt at the time, but it's okay because you have a twin flame. You have your divine masculine. Your divine masculine in truth loves you.
Come on. It's okay because someone will love you. That doesn't make me want to like look at myself and heal myself. It's okay. Your divine masculine will love you. Okay. Thank you. That doesn't heal anything inside of me though. That doesn't heal the trauma I endured from that relationship.
Your divine masculine would never do that. True love exists, and what you were experiencing at the time was not true love. And that's okay. It doesn't mean that you're bad. It doesn't mean that you're not meant for true love. No, it just means this is the experience that you had, but it is not the truth. And so it's about recognizing the truth. Love isn't scary, right? That's not what it is. Divine love would never do that. And so, yeah, if you're saying, yeah, I have all these things, I know what I have to heal, but I'm not really sure how to do it. Well, we can help you. Click the link below. It's going to take you to our twin flame test. It's going to give you a series of questions, and it's going to help us figure out how to best help you. And now if you want even further help and support, you can download our...
Oh yeah, I took this twin flame test and in regard to my now husband, and it said that we were only like 68% twin flames. It's like we've been together for almost 10 years and we have a very healthy relationship. I think we're probably good. Oh gosh. I'm just going to skip past the sales pitch, honestly. Let's find another one. Twin flame and fearful avoidant? Watch this to stop the push and pull. This is when they start implementing the therapy speak, which is always super fun to hear cult leaders and followers misuse terms that are supposed to, help people heal.
Because the way that twin flames work, you cannot have a codependent relationship with them. Yes, with soulmates, with other relationships, you could totally do that. But twin flames, because of the way that they're designed, it doesn't work that way.
I feel like twin flames relationship, the way y'all have presented it, it is inherently codependent because everything they do is a reflection of you, and everything you do is a reflection of them. That is literally, is it not the definition of a codependent relationship?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Twin Flames Universe. I'm Drake. I'm a certified ascension coach, and today I'm going to be talking about what to do if your twin flame is pushing you away. So make sure you stay tuned for the whole video
Leave them alone. Okay? Saved everybody 10 minutes.
because there's going to be so much juicy details. You don't want to miss anything. All right?
Ugh. They always use the word juicy. Juicy details. Ugh, gosh. No, 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 no.
So let's get into it. What to do if your twin flame pushes you away. So if you are experiencing this in your union, I've experienced it. Okay, so you're not alone in this. It just means that your twin flame is pointing out something to you. There is something going on with you. Now, you guys probably know this. If you don't, your twin flame is your ultimate mirror. So they are going to treat you how you treat yourself. If your twin flame is pushing you away, they are directly mirroring your choice to push away yourself. Now, this might be something that you don't really know about. You go, push away myself. What does that mean? I'm right here. Well, it's something that you're doing in your consciousness. It could be, for example, you're pushing away your emotions. You're not allowing yourself to feel your feelings completely. It could be that you are ignoring your needs. It could be you need more rest. It could be you're ignoring your intuition, right? What source is telling you, what God is telling you. You're ignoring your heart. You're pushing that away. Well, your twin flame has no choice but to mirror that back to you. So we can...
I think another reason I find this really dangerous is it puts your twin flame on such a pedestal above yourself instead of actually kind of mirroring yourself and being a partner. It's almost like, well, if you aren't being the best to yourself, not only are you punishing yourself, but your twin flame is punishing you because they're your divine masculine or your divine feminism or your divine feminine, and they know more than you because it's in your consciousness. Like, how are they aware of your internal consciousness? How are they aware of it? Just on an energetic plane, which is what twin flames believe. I am woo woo, but not that woo woo personally. But it because your divine masculine, feminine, whatever it might be, is always going to be someone you have to kind of like meet up here in order to be accepted by them instead of being accepted for exactly where you are. Because no matter what, in a relationship, and I think this is like the big message that TFU misses, you're going to change constantly. If there's anything my 10-year relationship has taught me, it is you are both going to change constantly. And sometimes those changes are really difficult for the other person to understand, or they're difficult for you to understand the changes you're undergoing. So, how are you going to become this perfect human being who attracts your perfect twin flame while also constantly moving through the ebb and flow of life? It's not going to happen. So to put this twin flame union on a pedestal and to put your partner on such a pedestal above yourself, in my opinion, is inherently unhealthy. I'd say it's actually damaging.
start doing is you can start to ask yourself this question. What am I doing right now? What choice am I making where I'm choosing to push myself away? And just sit with that for a second. You could stop this video and just ask yourself that question and then come back. So now you're back and you've got your answer. Maybe you're not paying enough attention to yourself. You're not loving yourself. You're trying to get love and attention and affection from your twin flame. And now with twin flames, when you have this needy energy, you have the energy of, I want something from you. I need something from you. I want attention. I want love. That is just automatically going to push your twin flame away because they're turned off by that energy. Because the way that twin flames work, you cannot have a codependent relationship with them. Yes, with soulmates, with other relationships, you could totally do that. But twin flames, because of the way that they're designed, it doesn't work that way.
If my husband ever came to me and was like, hey, I really need some more love and affection, I'm really feeling like we're missing that in our relationship, I'd be like, oh, wow, I didn't realize you were feeling neglected in our relationship. I wouldn't be like, that's needy energy. I'm not resonating with it. And I am going to push you away because how dare you want love and affection from me? What?
So if you are seeing your twin flame as your source of love, here's a new thing that you can do. You could just make a new choice and choose to see yourself and God, universe, whatever you like to call it, as your source of love. And a lot of people don't really know how to do this because they go, God is my source of love. What does that mean? Well, love is something that's universal. It's an energy. Your whole life, you're meant to experience love. Love is not just experienced through your twin flame. Yes, that's where you experience the most amount of love because your twin flame is your divine partner, right? They are God's physical manifestation of love for you. So if we go off that thing, they are God's physical manifestation of love for you.
That's just so dangerous because what if you fall into a relationship with someone you think is your twin flame and it's super, super, super toxic and really bad and really unhealthy? And you start believing that that is the physical manifestation of how God feels about you. I think that this could be detrimental to people. Detrimental. It could be so harmful.
It still means that God is your source. It's urging you to start having a deeper relationship with God and with yourself. Loving yourself. Loving yourself, what that means is treating yourself how you would treat your partner. Showing up for yourself. Loving yourself. Taking yourself out on nice dates. Treating yourself how you would treat your partner romantically. So what do you like romantically? Do you like to be cooked for? Massages?
I'll give myself a massage for sure. Oh, I get what he's trying to say. I do. But I believe that self-love is also a journey. I think especially, I mean, maybe I'm saying especially just because I am a woman, but I feel like I'm constantly on this journey of self-love and it ebbs and flows based on the day, based on my cycle. Like, this isn't a black and white journey. Again, it's ongoing. It's an ongoing journey to self-love, and it's going to change every month, every year, every day. It's going to change.
Do you like watching romantic movies, dressing up and going out, shopping, whatever it is? Whatever you love to do that gives you that romantic feeling, start doing that for yourself. Treat yourself like the king and queen that you are. Do not wait for your twin flame to do that because then you're just preventing love. You're preventing love from coming in. And so it's just starting these simple things. Just asking yourself, ask yourself every day, what do I need right now to love myself? What can I do to love myself even more? Maybe it's making yourself a nice cup of coffee. It could mean you got to start walking more steps. It could just mean loving yourself in your inner world. Maybe you're feeling sad. Maybe you don't feel good. And so it's starting loving yourself where you're really hurt. Maybe you're very, very hurt that your twin flame is pushing you away. And you can feel this hurt and you can feel this pain. Well, hey, it's time to start loving yourself. Time to start giving yourself that attention that you need. Time to start looking for it within instead of outside of yourself. And the more that you do this, the more that you romance yourself, the more that you give yourself that attention that you're needing, your twin flame will naturally be attracted back into your life. Yeah, it's just a start. It's a start loving yourself. You don't have to go 0 to 100. It's just, first you can start with presence. Just asking yourself what you need. Asking yourself how you feel. And then once you got that down, go into the next thing. How can I have deeper love in my life? Where do I need to focus on? Maybe you've got to focus on your finances. Your finances need to be improved a little bit. We'll start focusing and improving there. The thing that you can remember too is your external reality is a reflection of your inner reality first. And so the best thing that you can do every time that your twin flame triggers you, even your life, even something in your life triggering you, is to do the mirror exercise and to be present with yourself. I'll have somebody link it so you can check that out if you don't know what it is, but most of us do. It's just giving yourself that presence, giving yourself the love that you want from your twin flame. And you could do it. You could do it because who knows you better than yourself? Start seeing yourself as your partner, as your ultimate lover.
The term ultimate lover is like the ultimate ick for me. Ultimate, I don't know. I don't like
Doing
it.
things in your life that you love, that bring you joy, that bring you happiness, right? Do the thing that you've been wanting to do and putting off. Go do that. Start cultivating more happiness.
I love that he's talking about this like it's so easy, as if things like depression and anxiety just like don't exist at all. Go be happy. Go love yourself. Go have a good time. Go be good. Go enjoy your life. Dude, there's a lot of circumstances that you don't know about, okay? It's not that easy without an SSRI, and sometimes even with one.
A lot of us, we like to think and believe that when we're with our twin flames, it's going to bring us happiness, but that's not the case. It's only going to ever amplify what you are feeling now in this moment. And so if you're feeling sad and depressed, you're going to be with
Is your twin flame alcohol? Because I've only heard that be said when someone's talking about alcohol.
your twin flame, and you're just going to feel that even more. So why not start right now in creating the life that you love, creating a life that you love and that you desire, and that you wake up every day and you're happy. And so then when you do manifest union physically, because you are doing the inner work and you're loving yourself and you're healing all of these really core wounds that are preventing you from, receiving more of that love, you will be with your twin flame and that feeling will amplify. Okay? So don't wait. Don't wait for love. Don't push off. Don't push yourself away. Don't push love away right now. You can have that right now. Don't need your twin flame. So stop focusing on trying to get it from your twin flame and focus on yourself. Focus on having your best life now and loving yourself now. Promise your twin flame will start to come around because they're going to feel that energy, but they're going to feel that peace and that love and that happiness and that joy, and they're going to be attracted to it. Okay. So if you want more help on how to do this, click the link in the description below.
I mean, it's a long-winded way to say, like, work on your own self-love. Congrats. No one's ever said that before. Only Twin Flames Universe has ever said, hey, might be better if you try to love yourself and work on the relationship you have with yourself. Yeah. It's not like everyone has always said that since the dawn of time when it comes to relationships. Something really funny is that this video has tagged boundaries in it, and when I think of the twin flame universe and twin flame union, the last thing I think about are boundaries. In fact, I feel like these people have none. Anyways, that's where we are going to end it today. Please let me know if you like this style of video below. I'm kind of experimenting with my channel a little bit more. I mentioned in my last video that I recently left my day job, and I'm kind of just gonna give myself until the end of the year with all the holidays coming up to see what my next step is going to be and pour a lot of focus into this channel and see what I can do to, A, get better, but B, educate more and help people more. I have a lot of ideas. So if you like this style of video, please let me know down below and I'll make sure to do one of these every single week or maybe go live again. That's always fun to go live with y'all and make fun of cult leaders. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for your time today. Stay safe out there, ask questions, and always stay skeptical. I'll see you very soon. Bye.